What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay, back again with another video. This video is pretty much going to be another transit of the day and stuff like that. Pretty much is going to talk about how Mercury just went into Leo pretty much last night, like 11 o'clock out here on the west and stuff like that. So this is going to be really beneficial and stuff like that, I feel like. But, first of all, I hope everybody's doing good and stuff like that. Definitely like with this full moon energy that we just had. Hope everybody's feeling like more electrified and stuff like that. I know I am. And definitely tapped into that full moon energy to create the best situations for ourselves, right? And then, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but let's just get right into it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was just pretty much just saying, like hope everybody, planted like the proper seeds that they needed so we could harvest what we needed to and get what we deserve pretty much, like from this full moon, from what we planted and was putting in, like the energy that we're putting in over this whole new moon to the full moon cycle, And like I said, we're going to get ready to start a new one pretty soon. So, yeah, I just hope everybody's, kind of remaining in balance and stuff like that and just in a good space and stuff like that, right? But yeah, we're going to get right into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Mercury and Leo. And then I'm going to talk about how that's going to be conjuncting the sun, which I feel like is going to be really beneficial as well for that Leo energy and stuff like that. Because I feel like it's super important, like especially like Leo season right now. I feel like it's super important to just be really light and just be just to really get out and just to be in good spirits. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like things are about to get super intense. Especially like in the winter. I feel like even Virgo season is going to be a little different, you know what I'm saying? Like even just with that earth energy, it's going to, you know what I'm saying? It's going to hit a little differently, right? And then even like Mercury will probably go into Virgo, you know what I'm saying, during that time as well. So it's like things are going to be a little different during that time. And then it's just like, I already know what's coming in the winter. We already know everything that they got coming down, like the powers that be, stuff like that, the galactic feds, all this stuff. But it's like we already know they're trying to push a vaccine, a Scorpio season. They're probably going to have us pretty much back on lockdown by like Libra season, so it's like things like are gonna get pretty intense and stuff like that. So definitely start preparing spiritually and start just get really serious about like the times that we're in and stuff, because it's definitely not a time to take things lightly and stuff like that. Take yourself lightly, just take everything that's going on lightly. Definitely take advantage of these times to really grow and expand your spirit, your space. And just really step into our power and stuff like that, right? Because none of this stuff can affect us. It's all just an illusion, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way that they can really defeat people like us is just illusion, you know what I'm saying? And they're never going to defeat us, because like I said, it's just an illusion, you know what I'm saying? But we can just see past their illusions and stuff like that and remain in our power, remain grounded, keep our eye open. Like I said, we'll be good. Our spirit has our back. Our spirit definitely has our back, right? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? But let's just get into it, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, we just came out of Mercury and Cancer, which I feel like was like, it was like a very emotional time, you know what I'm saying? People were probably very like reminiscent, you know what I'm saying? On many different things, But yeah, just kind of like looking in the past and stuff like that, right? I feel like Mercury and Cancer was probably like big on like quality over quantity, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I got natal Mercury and Cancer, so it's like, I've always kind of been somebody that's like, I just want to create like wisdom, like I'm not like, I'm a Gemini, you know what I'm saying? So there's that aspect of me, but it's like, I'm just super big on like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need too much information or too much knowledge and stuff like that. Like, I just want to create my own wisdom, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just kind of how I've kind of operated. And I feel like that's like what we're probably kind of going through with Mercury and Cancer, kind of everybody as a collective, kind of just super like tapped into like the intuition. Because like our mind is filtered through water, you know what I'm saying? And like Mercury, Cancer, it's exalted in Jupiter, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah, Cancer, it's very keen on like creating wisdom or just inner wisdom, like through intuition and through opening yourself up so you can receive the proper things that you need through intuition and your spirit, any other spirits that are trying to give us information that we need to expand and grow. But yeah, we're probably like more soft-spoken, which pretty much I am. Probably just in a more shy space, like shy and closed off and stuff like that, kind of like wanting to go in our shell more often. So yeah, I feel like, with this Leo energy, it's definitely going to be super beneficial, you know what I'm saying? Like things will be a lot more lighter, right? Because yeah, I feel like our minds pretty much like our thinking and like how we communicate during this time, like it's all going to be like super big, super grand, and super like super confident. Like we're gonna be super expressive during this time, right? And I feel like we're gonna just be really like super goal oriented. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like pretty much the biggest things, like we're really gonna be like super expressive. We can have energies where it's like we're probably super persuasive during this time. You know what I'm saying? Very animated, very able to get our points across. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot more easier and stuff like that. Or we'll just say what we really want to say. You know what I'm saying? And we'll just be really like a lot more creative. You know, in terms of our how we communicate, communication, and just like our minds and how we go about thinking during this time. What's on our minds, which, like I said, will probably be a lot of things dealing with creativity, expression, creating pleasure in your life, just being really joyous, just really being light and stuff like that, right? Really tapping into like our inner child and stuff like that. I feel like, because yeah, we're just definitely gonna just exude confidence, right? And I feel like this is just gonna pretty much just be like our minds on fire. You know what I'm saying? Communication that's coming from us is just gonna be like a very fiery communicative style. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like, definitely try not to go like super deep, like with yourself and stuff like that. Like I said, there's always, I feel like, two aspects of the ego, right? I feel like there's like a lower aspect, unevolved ego, and then like an evolved ego, because I kind of used to be somebody that just looked at ego like, man, I've always been somebody that's like, kind of like really humble and stuff like that. So it's like, but that can be a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like you probably won't get what you deserve out of life a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because you probably deserve a lot more than whatever you're holding yourself to feel like you deserve, or what you feel like your worth is, So like on the evolved aspect, it's like you really truly start to know your self-worth and what you're capable of doing and what you truly do deserve, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like a lot of the things that we really want to do in this life, I feel like it's going to take like an evolved ego, right? It's going to take us being super confident and getting out there and not being closed off and not always kind of just being humble and closing your mouth and like really like closed mouth don't get fed type stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes we do got to just tap into that and like we have desires and we you know what I'm saying? We really got to go about it, you know what I'm saying? We can't act like these aren't our desires. Like, I mean, if they're healthy, you know what I'm saying? Everything needs to be in a healthy manner. Don't go overboard with anything, but like don't hold yourself back, from what you probably need to be a healthy spirit, right? Or whatever you feel you need to be a healthy spirit, whatever your spirit feels like it needs, right? So yeah, just definitely try not to go super deep with that, you know what I'm saying? Like kind of just be aware of like listening to others. I feel like it's gonna be a time where people probably won't listen to others as much, or as it won't be much chemistry when it comes to that, like listening to others and stuff like that. So just be aware of that, to not go too overboard on one aspect with that. Because yeah, I feel like during this time, like we're definitely gonna have like this energy of like wanting to have like a center stage for our communication or what we're trying to express, right? We're definitely going to be want to be heard and want to be seen for what we have to express during this time. So yeah, try not to go overboard with that as well, with like if somebody isn't listening to you or if you aren't being heard, don't go overboard with like, you know what I'm saying, being super aggressive about, trying to make people listen and hear you and stuff like that, right? So yeah, just something to watch out for as well. But yeah, like I said, definitely a really good time to just like really speak your truth during this time. It's going to be, Leo is fixed fire, right? So we're pretty much going to be fixated on our inner fire, what we're trying to express. And like I said, we're going to be like, it's going to be a very direct communication style. Our minds will be very direct in this inner fire that we have within us, right? It probably won't be too mutable and stuff like that, but on a positive aspect, we'll be able to create a lot of consistency with the goals that we're going after, with expressing ourselves. Like, that's what I do love about fixed energy. It's like we can be super consistent, especially like with the sun conjunct Mercury. And it's in Leo, so it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We definitely got to tap into this energy right now, right? Because it's going to be a beautiful time, right? So yeah, definitely just a time where we should definitely be like expressing ourselves, like speaking our truth, expressing your talents, gifts, and skills, stuff like that. I feel like the Leo energy just the energy itself. It's like a very it resembles like leadership, right? I feel like Leos are very good at like being that leader, very good at being. Just like me, it's the opposite of Aquarius for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Aquarius can kind of resemble that humanitarian energy. And it's like, I feel like Leo has that as well. You know what I'm saying? They definitely can be that leader, and they definitely care about people. They got big hearts, stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like they can be great at like pulling things together, pulling people together. Like I said, just being that example for people, you know what I'm saying? And then like people will follow because you lead, you know what I'm saying? With that fixed fire energy, creating that consistent positive energy or whatever type of things that you're trying to express or create, or influences that you're trying to give off and give to the world or give back to people. So yeah, I definitely feel like, this will really like kind of help us stay focused and like progress on our goals, right? So yeah, I definitely think it's time to use these times to like really like decide what kind of things we want to express, what kind of things we want to go after, like what goals we're really trying to accomplish during this time, especially with Sun conjunct Mercury, both of them being in Leo. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like kind of formulating our desires, and then just really like energizing them, really charging them up with this fire energy, you know what I'm saying? Really back and supporting what we really want to express and these goals and desires and what we want to communicate and stuff like that. Really charging it up, just really back and supporting it by this fixed fire energy, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, maybe even getting others on board and stuff like that, and creating, certain synergy that we need to really tap into these alignments, because I feel like these are going to be really super beneficial. We definitely got to start using these alignments to our benefit. You know what I'm saying? It's all tools to me. All this stuff is just a matter of tools. Don't truly identify with anything, you know what I'm saying, deeply, to where it's like I said, you identify with that, to where like you know what I'm saying, this is who you are. But it's like, you know what I'm saying, just use all this stuff as tools, you know what I'm saying. Use it in our favor, in our benefit, for what we are trying to do individually as a spirit. But yeah, I feel like even writing things down is going to be super important as well, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we do have the next transit is going to be Mercury in Virgo, and that's going to be a time where it's like to be super focused, super grounded, super to really start grounding these things, to really just get super detailed, and really be super precise and stuff like that, right? With that transit and stuff like that, with the things that we're trying to communicate during that time, the filter that's going to be on our mind, the things that we're really going to be kind of thinking through and stuff like that during that time, right? And I mean, wherever Mercury is transiting for you, it's probably going to have a bigger impact, for whatever house is transiting. Like, you're probably going to be more super expressive in that area, and you'll probably notice that like there's a big light on that area, that house, for you in your life. You know what I'm saying? This fixed fire will be shooting in that house for you specifically. So it's like that's probably going to be where you're going to be feeling this energy the most, but we're going to be feeling it, everybody in general, you know what I'm saying? But just more to an individualistic interpretation of how you're going to feel this personally, or as an individual. And I mean, obviously, if we're under the waves or above the waves, all this is going to have an effect on us and stuff like that. So but yeah, in terms of like the Sun conjunct Mercury aspect, I feel like this is really just going to be like it's going to create like this energy where like, we're going to have so much like mental stamina, it's going to be crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, our minds are just going to be like on 10, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're just going to be like, it's like a superpower, you know what I'm saying? Like, our minds, it's really going to be our superpower at this time, you know what I'm saying? To just really be super expressive and to just really be precise with our minds. So I feel like, with the conjunction of Sun and the Mercury, it's really going to make us have precise actions, you know what I'm saying? Intellectualized actions, like our actions and like what we're trying to express, and like how our minds are working, and putting things together, and like the ideas and thoughts that we're creating during this time. Like, we'll probably just be super creative during this time. Like, we can create just like, you know what I'm saying? We'll create something, and it's like, man, we'll create something new. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'll literally feel like a superpower during this time, right? So I definitely think it's super important to tap in. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We'll probably feel like, man, I want to be super individualistic, super expressive during this time. Like I said, very precise actions and stuff like that. It'll be like, I feel like maybe even like we'll be like super extra, you know what I'm saying? Because like I feel like during this time, like we'll really not care about what people think, and I feel like we're like free spirits like us, we probably already like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's not really anything new, but it's like I guess like we'll probably be doing like we'll be going extra with things, you know what I'm saying? Like we'll be doing extra things. It's like I kind of noticed, you know, I've been doing some things lately, you know, that's like, man, Jay, that was a little extra. Not on a bad aspect, but just like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like you really in this energy of like not caring what people say, you know, or not caring what people think or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of just like taking other people's energy, and it's just like it charges me up, you know what I'm saying? Like because yeah, people love to judge, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's the same for everybody, you know, like us free spirits and us different free thinkers and stuff like this. It's like people just look at us like, man, we're like an anomaly or something, you know, or just like, man, who are these people, you know? But it's like I'm just really taking all of that right now, and it's really charging me up, you know? So it's like, man, I'm just in a really good place, you know, and I hope like everybody kind of taps into this energy as well, you know. So it's not a bad thing. Just I guess try not to go extra on the bad aspect, you know what I'm saying? Being crushed by these alignments and stuff like that. But like I feel like we can just be super in the energy of like I'm gonna be myself to the fullest type stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, we're gonna be like I guess creating ideas and stuff like that, like being super creative. Those will be some of our superpowers during this time, because like I said, our minds will be aligned with like our actions during this time, right? We'll be super highly motivated, like we'll be highly motivated, you know what I'm saying? Super inspired. Motivation will be crazy during this time, right? So yeah, I feel like, you know, a lot of this stuff will be super beneficial, especially coming out of you know, Mercury and Cancer, and then like I said, you know, everything that's coming down the line along for the rest of this year. So definitely try to like get things set up right now, you know, and get things in order, stabilized, get your spirit in the right space, and just get ready for this spiritual warfare that's coming, you know. Like I said, we're more than capable of we're more than capable. We don't got to worry about nothing, you know. We're more than capable. Our spirit has our back. We just got to get in tune with it, right? But yeah, that's pretty much, you know, I feel like, you know, as well, some last things is just like yeah, like I said, we're just going to be either consistent or maybe just stubborn, you know, right? But try to just tap into that consistent fire energy and really just tap into that, you know what I'm saying? And really utilize that for your benefit. And then it'll just like, I feel like our communication style and like everything about that right now, like it'll be like super animated, you know what I'm saying? Like really animated communication, you know what I'm saying? Just being super like, people, like visible communication type stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because I mean, like Leo loves, I mean, they're very great at being like that, just like person on center stage. They can put on a show, you know, like they can be that person that's like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? They can really just tap into that, just the art of being expressive and just like making other people feel what they have to give off, you know, just being super creative, being super talented, gifted. And you know what I'm saying? People love that, right? Maybe just like I know Michael Jackson, he wasn't, you know, I don't know if he had any Leo in his chart and stuff like that. I don't think he did. I think he had like a lot of like Pisces and stuff like that. But like, I don't know right now, you know. So don't quote me on that or anything. I'm just saying. But like, I just use that as an example of like that's what Leo would represent. Like, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson, he could put on a show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's that Leo energy. That's just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like that's. Man, you know what I'm saying? There's something different about that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's just like the last thing, you know. I feel like, you know, animated communication will definitely be heightened during this time as well. So, yeah, that's pretty much, you know, everything that I kind of want to talk about with this little transit talk and stuff like that. So, yeah, like I said, I hope everybody taps in, utilizes these energies for their benefit. And yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be coming back with a lot more and stuff like that. Definitely trying to like put out a lot more spiritual videos, because like I said, like the spiritual warfare is on a different level right now. But like I said, we are more than capable, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, like we ain't got really nothing to worry about, you know. We're just kind of like, you know what I'm saying, we create our reality, you know what I'm saying? So don't let these illusions that they want to throw on us, these distractions, other people, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like dark spirits, they know how to attack us all as an individual. You know what I'm saying? They know our weak spots, and they're probably going to try to attack everyone at their weak spot. You know what I'm saying? So just be aware of that. You know what I'm saying? Keep your guard up. Our spirit definitely has our back. You know what I'm saying? I can't stress that enough. So yeah, like I said, until next time, hope everybody enjoys their Mars Day. Super lit out here, so let's tap in, right? Until next time, love y'all.